guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 9 of the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge with Hull City Football Club. Of course now we're in the second season and as you can see we're 5 games into this season, although we are languishing in the relegation zone. With the games we've played, I think we can easily get out of that within time. You see one win would pretty much put us into the top half of the table, so nothing overly to worry about there. Quick look at the fixtures since last time, only a couple, which was a defeat to Manchester United where we took the lead after 2 minutes, but after that, they were just absolutely phenomenal. We couldn't contain them. In a double from Van Persie, Juan Mata, and then on his debut, unfortunately, Stefan Strandberg with an own goal gave the Red Devils the emphatic victory in the 3 points. Our last game, which was in the Premier League as well, was a trip to Burnley, where it was very tricky, but we defended excellently. Dawson and Strandberg were phenomenal. We got them in the counter-attack. Biani, using his pace, gets in behind the defender. He puts it into the back of the net, and that gives a much-needed victory, something we needed to kind of boost morale, boost confidence, and really just put us in a better position. As I say, with the games coming up, there's a couple of winnable ones in there. We can definitely target something at Aston Villa, possibly Sheffield Wednesday, Crystal Palace is good places to go, Newcastle, Southampton, all these places coming up in the next couple of months. So hopefully, we can get into forward and we can get some points there. As I say, it's not too bad. 1 win, 2 wins, and you're halfway up the table where we expect to be, and we can build from there. However, the first stage of the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge is of course to win a cup trophy, so no better place to do a video than a cup tie against Burnley in the third round of the Capital One Cup. The way we're going to line up, there is a couple of changes from the team that beat them in the league. We've changed the system a little bit as well. Just naturally 2 wingers now. Instead of complete wing backs, it's just 2 full backs, so it'll be a solid, basically a solid back 4. I've decided to rest due to obviously fatigue issues, Jelavic and who's the other one, Hernandez as well. So we're going to give Aluko a chance as a trequartista, just to let him get the ball down and run with it. But more pace in there with Ince and Biani. Stuaro had a phenomenal game, I thought, in the last one at Burnley, so he'll come in as well. We'll give him an opportunity. Apart from that, there's a couple of folk looking for opportunities, like Snodgrass, who's coming back from his injury. Origi wants an opportunity. Winston Reid. So these people are going to get that chance, and hopefully we can do the job against Burnley. So we'll probably give Livermore maybe 60 minutes. I'll lose 88% fitness and condition, I think, over time. He's going to be a star player of this team, so we'll have him in there. But hopefully, we get a good result here. A safe passage into the 4th round, and then maybe, if we could at least get to the quarterfinals, signal our ambition in this competition, we could get somewhere. Let's see, so they're lining up Tom Heaton, Nathan Baker, who else? Jack Hunt, Jonathan Mensah, Sebastian Coates, Morgan Hazard, Scott Arfield, Stephen Hewitt, Dean Marney, Jesse Lingard and Sam Vogt. So they've rotated the team a little bit, a couple of changes from when they played us last. Trippier played against us, as does Barnes, Boyd and Jamie Vardy. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. I made Mike Phelan take the team talk there. I don't know if I'm too happy with that, but we've managed to at least get some morale on our side with the calm team talk, just telling every guy they can make a difference. But hopefully they can. Hopefully it's a good positive performance, and hopefully we can get a couple of goals, a clean sheet. Just keep this momentum up that we got for that win at Turf Moor, and hopefully can kickstart our league season, not just our cup season. So that's good. The boys are getting at the back, putting it ball to feet, allowing Aluko to drive at them. He'll use his pace, driving right through the defence, and it brings out a good save in Tom Heaton. So positive start there, but it's all about just being nice and composed in midfield, using the pace and energy in the wings, and hopefully using the experience in Dawson at the back. Marney's unlucky, but thankfully Dawson gets rid of it there. I do get a feeling there'll be a lot of games where we do tend to maybe scrape the win, if it's maybe 1-0s or 2-0s, but I think at the bottom of the table you don't really get your choice of winning every game 3-0, 4-0. I think we'll just take what we get, and performances won't be amazing, but as long as we can pick up the results, that's going to be all that matters. We'll see what Ince can do. Plays it to Livermore. He's lost it. Good recovery from Myler. He surprised me a lot. Aluko was unlucky. Well kept by Strandberg. That's why I play the high line. because then it gives them nowhere near our goal. We can get pressure back on them. It's looked back in. The foul on Sonny Aluko means it's a penalty, and it's going to be Tom Ince to take it. Can he step up and put it in the back of the net? Tom Heaton saves it. Not the best penalty in the world from Sonny Aluko, Tom Ince there. Could that be costly? Hopefully not, but what an opportunity that was. And there's no more highlights in the first half, so we'll give the boys a bit of a bollocking, because it wasn't the greatest. I'm far from pleased. It's motivated everyone. I think we're going to go more direct, see if we can use the pace, get the ball into the channels. And you say use the pace of Ince, Biabiany and Aluko. If not, we'll make a change, because it's not the greatest performance from Tom Ince. But here he is here. Dawson, Stuaro. Out to Andy Robertson. And he's been fouled. It's a second penalty. Oh god, I don't like this. Who's taking this one? It's going to be Stuaro. Can he score his first goal for the club then? The former Juventus man. And he slots into the back of the net. Good finish there from Stefano Stuaro. His first goal for the club there. Cool, calm, collected, everything you want to name it there. Great finish. Just steps up. No bother. Keeper dives the right way, but just right into the corner and gives him no chance. And all positive there. A good start for Hull City. We'll maybe look to take off Tom Ince. He's really struggled today. And I think, maybe get a second goal to try and kill this off, because here's Jack Hunt. Hazard, back to Hunt. And a good block there from the defender. So it'll just be a straight swap, Tom Ince off. And we'll go with Robert Snodgrass. Although not his favoured position, he is left footed, so you'd like to think, swing the ball in, get it into Sonny Aluko, and probably the substitute striker as well, which is going to be Ndoye. He'll come on straight in as a target man. So that's what we're looking to do now, get the balls into the target man. And hopefully Ndoye can kill this game off. But we'll need to see how they react as well. Here's Coates, that's it. Make them play all the way back now. We can push up and keep them as far away from our goal as possible. Then when we win the ball, the pressure's right on them. They're under the massive pressures and we're far away from our goals. That's the way this system is designed to be. If they've got a pacey striker, that's the worry. But you like to think our defence can deal with it, get rid of it, and then we can break. And that leads inevitably to the sending off of Sebastian Coates for a second bookable offence. So perfect there. That's exactly why we use the system. It's not the most, it doesn't give you free-flowing football or anything like that, but it's, it's successful and it will get you clean sheets. Unless you play against a team with very pacey strikers. Anyway, Ndoye, what a chance to kill it off there. The assist there from Biabiany. Final change is going to be Schmiddenbeck coming on for Livermore. Just to add a bit of steel into the midfield. But of course, he can play as a playmaker as well. He's pretty much an all-rounder. So the boys can plough this one back into the box. Strandberg to Wisdom. Nothing silly, just put it back in. That's why you'll have the guy dropping deep in David Myler. Ndoye to Robertson. You've got options if you want to use them. You get Snoddy there. See he can produce anything spectacular. Out to Stuaro. Does anyone want to shoot in this team? Biabiany does. And Heaton with a good save away by Daniel Lafferty. But hopefully the boys can hang on here. 3 minutes to stoppage time, a last gaff chance potentially. The boys can just get rid of this. Here's Hewitt. Into Boyd. Wisdom. And it's an absolutely shocking mistake from Andre Wisdom. Scott Arfield puts it in the back of the net. And we're going to extra time against 10 men. It's a great run right enough from Scott Arfield, but no idea what Andre Wisdom's doing there. It's a shocking error right in the last minute. Completely FM'd, and that means we are going to extra time. So the boys will get a bollocking again. We've used all 3 subs. I don't see any need to change the system. I think it's been working fine. And I think the extra man in midfield hopefully will come in and help us. But we can only see and wait what happens. It might end up going to penalties if we're still drawing at half time, which we are. I think that's when we'll make a wee change here. What I'm going to do is, I don't know how much we can do. Just try to see if I can put somebody out left or whatever. I'm just going to try maybe Schmeidenbeck as an advanced playmaker. I would want to try. I'll try Stuaro in that position, then have Schmeidenbeck box to box. He's got good stamina. Myler deep line, and just go retain possession, shorter passing, because you know we're going to dominate the play. It's 10 men against 11, and see how the boys do there. And then a quick team talk, passionately, to just demand more for the boys, see if they can push forward, get us that winning goal, and save us if we go to penalties. I don't want to go overload in case you make that one mistake and then it's all over, but well, that was a pretty boring second half. Right, so we'll go with Andy Robertson in the first penalty, Stuaro in the second, Snodgrass in the third, Myler in the fourth, and then Doy in the fifth. I prefer having the more composed players and such, and the better penalty takers as the lower down the pecking order when it comes to a shootout, rather than just taking it first. Andy Robertson's decent. So we'll see how they do. Home advantage hopefully helps us. Taking it first hopefully helps us as well. We can only wait and see. So it's going to be Andy Robertson against Tom Heaton for the first penalty kick. Robertson steps up, puts it in the back of the net. Good finish there from Andy Robertson. Here's Ashley Barnes now. Oh, great penalty by McGregor from Ashley Barnes. It's going to be Stefan Stuaro. Scores again, good penalty from him. Here's Hewitt. 2-2, so all four great penalties so far. Keepers haven't given much of a chance. Robert Snodgrass, great penalty, 3-2. Next up is George Boyd, and he scores. David Myler. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. No. Scott Arfield against Alan McGregor, and he scores. It's all down to Damien Doy. He's got to score. He does. But the pressure is all on Dean Marney, and Burnley go through. God damn it, Andre Wisdom. I know he's young, mistakes are going to happen, but we wanted an early cup run, and that's just disappointing. The fact that 91st minute goal and a missed penalty, and then missing the penalty in the shootout has seen us eliminated, especially having more chances, maybe not as much possession. We just kind of look at other stats, equaling corners. It's just we had more chances, one more clear-cut chance. They actually had more passes than us, but we had a better completion rate. They were maybe better in the tackling department. We just edged the average rating. Just a disappointing way to go out, and it puts us down to the surviving in the league and of course the FA Cup. I actually want to go and check what the board actually expected me to do there. That would be under Board Not Club. Insecure, so that's not a good start. I think that's obviously going to be down to the league, yep, so we'll be fine once we get that up. And I was expecting to get to the fourth round, so they're unhappy with that as well. So I've actually got a wee bit away now, maybe to try and keep my job, but I think we should be fine, and hopefully we will be. So anyway guys, thank you for watching this episode. Apologies it ended up in a defeat, but if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comments section, and hopefully we can start getting a couple of wins, getting up the table, and then building towards the future. If you haven't already subbed guys, hit that sub button as well. I'll drop these videos into your sub box. And until next time, this is 21 Maxwell. I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.